Hi and welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Sean Bakhtiari, and today we're in Newburyport, Massachusetts, my hometown, in a town that consistently ranks as one of the most desirable places to live in New England due to its vibrant downtown, its coastal lifestyle, the historical charm, the parks, the waterfront, and maybe most importantly, its close-knit community. And speaking of community, tonight's a very special night because tonight I'm hosting my second annual Young Professional Social at one of the coolest art galleries in the area, the Blochaus Art Gallery. But before I bring you into the event to see the gallery itself and to meet the owner, the artist Markus Sebastiano, let me give you a tour of downtown Newburyport so you can see what draws so many people to this wonderful town just 38 miles north of Boston. Established in 1764 and nestled along the Merrimack River, Newburyport blends its rich history with a thriving modern culture. This town has deep maritime roots, once serving as a shipbuilding center and a hub for international trade. Today, though, its charming brick sidewalks and historic Federalist architecture reflect its storied past. Home to a dynamic and diverse community of entrepreneurs, artists, and families, Newburyport captures the essence of coastal New England living, combining tradition with a creative and contemporary twist. We're here now at the Blochaus Art Gallery where tonight's Young Professional Social will be held. But before we go into the event, let's first chat with owner, artist, and good friend of mine, Markus Sebastiano, to learn more about his art, to learn more about his gallery, and to also ask him questions and get his take on the Newburyport lifestyle. So Markus, first and foremost, thanks for hosting tonight's Young Professional Social. It's nice to be back in the space. I've known you for a few years now, and I've always been impressed with your art, but can you tell us a little bit about the Blochaus?
Yeah, so Blochaus originated in Lawrence, Mass. about 10 years ago. We were there for about 7, and then we moved to Newburyport and opened about 3 years ago. So mostly contemporary art, mostly my art. And then over the years, I started to showcase other contemporary artists from around Massachusetts, New England, and some bigger international names.
Well, how would you describe your style of art? What differentiates you, in your opinion, from the other artists in the area?
I kind of developed my own techniques. It's a mixed media style of art. I do lean very contemporary with, these big portraits, multi-layered pieces, texture, print, spray paint, acrylic.
As a resident of Newburyport, what excites you most about living here and the future of this town?
Well, I mean, you can't beat the location. It's like, ever since moving here, I'm like, this place is unbelievable. I mean, Plum Island, 5-minute drive, Salisbury Beach, 10 minutes. You can surf, you can, go kayaking right out front. And on top of that, we opened the gallery and, I think we're offering something a little different with the contemporary style art. Is there a piece of art here in the gallery today that you have most pride in? I just created 2 new pieces. One of them is behind us.
Okay.
I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of upping my skills a little bit with this one.
So we've got our Young Professional Social event. It's a mix of people from all different backgrounds, different professions. Are you seeing a growing community of young professionals in town?
Yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of them at your events before, and I know you've been to my events, and I feel like we kind of intersect somewhere, with these young professionals, artists. It feels good to have, an eclectic mix of people kind of come together. You never know who you're going to meet at one of these things, so it's been really cool.
Sweet, man. Well, cheers. Thank you for meeting with us. Thanks for hosting the event tonight.
Thank you.
We're going to have a fun time with today's guests.
All right, thank you.
That's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me on a tour of downtown Newburyport, and thank you for joining me tonight at my Young Professional Social here at the Blochaus. If you're in town, be sure to stop by the Blochaus, say hi to Markus, or reach out to myself. I'd love to see you in town.